Look, Christmas vintage. She is heavyweight paper too. Oh my. You see these beautiful hinges? Aren't they pretty? Heavy duty cardstock. Oh, aren't they pretty? And then she sent vintage stuff. And I was really excited about it. And then she's telling everybody how to do it. And I think that's awesome. You can't sell these, but you can give these away. Because these are not for the sale of anything. They're just something to make your own little journals with, which I think is adorable. She resized them too. How cool is that? Yay. If I see them down in the dumps, I'm really not. It's really cute little book.
Alright, I'm gonna make some tags. Hello. Move this out of the way. I want to work on some tags today. Not sure exactly what I want to do with them, but I want to work on a few. So, I like this paper. That other peacock that I had go. What are you doing, Nova? Oh, there they are. Stencils. I don't want that out. Oh, let's get this camera adjusted just a tiny bit. Kind of like these. What did I do with the other one I had? Here. Camera. Where is my napkins? Just had them out 5 minutes ago. Where did I lay them? Oh yeah, there's those other stencils. That one. That one. Already got a piece of that out, so that'll work. I'm just trying to see. Okay. I want to do something with this peacock. All the way down. Nova, be nice. I know that's got another ply to it, or it looks like it does. Maybe it doesn't. Let me ply. Doesn't triple ply. So there's another ply. There it is. It's coming loose now. We'll get it out of here. Okay. Y'all hang on 1 minute. My dog wants out. Yes, Willie. Come on out. Oh, he'll probably start barking now pretty soon. Usually doesn't take him long. Alright. Where'd I put my Mod Podge? There it is. Move some of these stencils out of the way. And some paper. I'm really liking that peacock. Isn't it pretty? I think I might be able to get part of this off and use it up across the top. So let's that'll work. Try it this way. And then I'll use the little pieces down at the bottom. It'll work fine. Alright, let's get these out of the way. Gotta go get a little thing to put some Mod Podge in. I usually have a little bowl out here, but it's not sitting here today for some reason. How'll that work? Let's see. Big brush. What, Nova? You having a hard day? My napkins always wrinkle. I don't even worry about it. You getting a good enough view? stuck to me. I love that peacock. It says I'm live. Nobody's talking. I was supposed to come on yesterday afternoon. My grandbaby's birthday party ran over, so that didn't get to happen. And today had normal, seems like everyday chores anymore to get done before I can do what I need to do or want to do. So, you know, life happens. And nothing we can really do about it other than smile and go on. That little place that tore, I'm going to try and add a little tiny piece, because I don't want the background showing through. If I can get the 3-ply to come apart on a little piece. And it is, right there. That looks good. Alright, let's let that dry a little bit. And start on another. I love these little Eiffel Towers with the blues. They're quite pretty. Got them at the Dollar Tree. They've been getting some pretty decent ones in lately. I'm surprised. For a long time, our Dollar Tree didn't get much of anything that was worth even looking at. Wouldn't give them a second look. So, don't throw away your little white inside pieces, because you can use them for other things as well. Let's see. I think that'll look good. I need to wet that carrot though. Excuse my arm. If you wet it and tear it, they say it does a lot better, so that's what I'm trying to do here. Oh, there we go. Coming right on apart. Yeah, I like that. Let me try and scooch it over and use that across the top. Ain't no sense in wasting it. You're going to have to wait a second, Willie. Ah, off my finger. Now you're stuck on my brush. There we go. All right, Joe, give me a second. Let the dog back in. Coming or not? Willie? Willie! Willie! Guess he changed his mind. He's going to be one wet dog when he comes back in, though, because it is raining out there. All right. One little piece up here. Just a tiny little smoothie. There we go. All right, let that one dry. Clean some of this up. I love that spray bottle. My hands just don't do the pump action real well all the time, and that spray bottle works wonderful. Most of the sticky up now. I like both of them. Very pretty. Is there nobody going to come in and talk to me tonight? Nova, really? Quit throwing your water bowl. Well, now let's see if I get anybody to come in and hang out with me tonight. raining. It's really coming down, huh, Willie? Yes. It's really coming down. Yeah, I like it. We'll do something on the back after they dry. Hello, who else is in here with me? It's a cold, wet, nasty day out. Yes, Nova, I know you want some attention. I'll get you in a few minutes. Let's let this dry a little bit. I think I want to add some beads. Let me get my tubs of beads. What, Nova? What you looking for, Willie? Huh? What you looking for, Willie? That's not my beads. Hello, everyone. I'm a little slow today. Oh, arthritis is kind of acting up. Where's everybody from? I'm in Augusta, Georgia, and it's raining. Right now, I'm trying to find where I set my tubs of beads. I just had them out because I knew I'd need them. You gotta move, Millie. I'm sure you hear the dogs crunching on their food. Not there. Y'all ever have one of those days when you just can't find anything at all? It's like, I know I set it there. Gremlins come in, move things. It's just crazy. So, hi, Debbie Wooten. It says there's 4 people here. But I haven't seen anybody else either other than what it says is watching. It's crazy. How are you doing today? Oh, you must have left. I'm still looking for those beads. Chout Nova. I don't know where they could have gotten set, but I know they're in here. That's not the right beads. You're in Nebraska, and it's cold and cloudy there, too. Yeah. You're going to have to bear with me a couple of minutes. We moved my craft room within the last couple of weeks, and I'm still having a hard time finding things. It's like when you clean your desk, you never find everything that was on it again. So, Nova, you're going to give me a hard time tonight? Yes? Okay, I'm going to have to get him down and let him get a little bit of attention for a minute. I'll let you meet Nova. I hope that's okay. But I do have to get some stuff up out of the way because he does get into mischief. All right, Nova. Come on. A little bit of attention. You needing some loving? All right, y'all. This is Nova. You say hello? Say hello. Nova is a blue and gold macaw. He's about 15 years old, and he's my brat. Yes, come over here. No, come over here. Come over here, Nova. Nova, come here. Come here. Yes, come here. Can you say hello? Can you say hi? Nova. Can't you say hello? Hi, Nova. What are you doing? Come on. You can't just sit there on the table. That's not a good thing for you. No, not good for you. No, come on. Don't bite me. He'll bite me and then tell me, ouch. Don't you? Just move the camera up a little bit more so people can see you. They want to tell you hello. Yes. Nova's a good boy. A little bit better. Oh, you're upside down. Hi, Michelle. How are you, honey? Yeah. There's Willie and Ted and Millie and Ladybug and then Nova, of course. How are you doing today? I wasn't sure anybody was going to have time to come in. Nova. All right, you got to go back on your perch. Yes. Don't pinch me. Tell him goodbye. Say bye-bye. Let me put him back up. There you go. Back up on your perch. Thank you. Good boy. Yes, come here. That's all he'll tell me is, come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. You're working on stuff for your auction. Debbie, if you're not the only one in here, whoever else is in here, Michelle of Little Crafts Creation is having an auction. And she's having her auction on May the 5th. Is that correct? And she does some really amazing work. If you get a chance, go in and check her out. She really does some nice work. I love her cards. So, anyway, we're going to get down to doing what we're going to do today. I was making these little journal thingies. And all I did to make them, I went to the Dollar Tree and I picked up a 2-pack of the canvas panels. And measured everything, drilled the holes, and put some rings through it. So I thought we'd make one. My grandkids all want one, so thought I'd show you how I did that. The panels are 5 by 7, so they're pretty easy to deal with. I cut my papers to go in them at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So that way it had a little bit of give on the inside. Hi, Cheryl. Sorry, I can't hardly read the chat and do this at the same time. You know how that goes. But anyway, I'm going to show you how I made them. Because everyone's making journals, and I love journals. The only thing that I don't like is I don't like the flimsy paper. I like a little more oomph to mine. So, let's get these out. And you do have to use a drill, but not for much, and it's not difficult. It really isn't. All right? Okay, Nova. Yeah, you get a 2-pack, Michelle, for $1. And like I said, they work great for what I'm going to use them for. Now, I went ahead and I do my papers first. And I marked, I think it's about 1/4 of an inch in. And then I divided that down by the 3 for the 3 rings to go through. One of mine is at 1 3/8, 3 3/8, and 5 1/2 is where I'm going to need to punch my holes. Let me find my hole punch. I just had it out. I'm telling you, once I straighten things up, I can't find anything around here. Where did that hole punch go? It should have been right out. This is nuts, y'all. I'm telling you. I had the hole punch out because I needed to use it. But yeah, you can see once you get them done, I mean, and you can still take it apart to decorate it and stuff. So this one I need to re-drill. I did the holes a little bit small, so I put a bigger drill bit in. Let me find my hole punch. There it is. I knew I had it. So I don't know if a crocodile would cut them or not because they're pretty thick. Can you kind of tell? I've got a delay on my computer, so I really can't tell. But they are pretty thick. So, and a drill's not that hard to use. Don't ever be afraid of a power tool. Anyway, I'm going to get this right along that line that I made. And I already marked where I'm going to do them. So, of course, I'll have to punch them all. But when I do this one, see, I get it to where I'm going to want it to line up. So it's kind of centered. So you have a little bit on each end. And then that's where, excuse my arm in front of you, I'm going to mark it. So I can get my drill bit in there. So, and I'll do that on both of them. I'll probably go ahead and drill that one first and then use that one to drill that one. But I need to get these holes marked so we can get the pages ready. And like I said, I gave you all the pages are cut 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Put your marks. It goes pretty quick. But I don't have a crocodile. And like I said, I don't know that it would really go through it, because they are pretty thick. And they are cardboard. They're, you know, they're fairly heavy for the Dollar Tree. I was shocked. Takes a couple of minutes to get them all, but... And these are like a vanilla envelope, you know, the file folder, because I wanted them a little more oomph to them too. Because you can paint them, you can cover them with your pretty papers, and that's what I'm going to do. I just wanted my base to really have a good, sturdy start. This, yeah, that's my mouse. It's a roller ball. I don't have to move it around. I've had it for years. I love it. There. Let's get these cut out. Everybody knows how to punch holes. And, you know, if you don't get them exact, don't worry about it. Just as close as I possibly can, I get them. But like I said, everybody's doing these journals right now. And they're beautiful, but for me, I just wanted something that had a little more stability to it. So that's why I decided to get the painting canvases from the Dollar Tree. I don't know. I've never looked. I know Michael's, Hobby Lobby, all those. I know they carry canvases. I don't know what sizes they carry or how much they are, because I'm not a canvas artist. You know, but I found those and I thought that would work. And so I got a few to try. I was going to do this last night, but we ended up at my daughter's. It was my grandson's first birthday party. He turned a year. She's starting completely over. Her oldest is 13. Her youngest daughter, she has 3 daughters. She has, I think, 13, 11, will be 11 this month. And Anna, I think, is 8. And then she had a baby last year and starting all over. I couldn't do it. There's just no way. So, anyway, Christopher was a year old yesterday. He's cute as a little bug in a rug. And like I said, if you don't get them perfect, don't worry about it. The rings will adjust. So, you won't really notice it that much. Okay, there's those ready to go. Now, whenever you use a drill, please, please, please don't drill into your table. Just always have a block of wood. It's so much easier. And I always start with a small pilot hole most of the time, because if you've already got a small hole going, your big drill will do better for you. And I've got this little Dremel, and It's got high and low, and all I'm going to do is pretty much in the center get it going. And that's all you got to do with it. And if you're off a little bit, it's not going to make a difference. And then you'll need the big drill. And yes, I have a big one. So I'm going to get it right where I want it. I didn't plug it in. See? See what I mean? It's been one of those weeks. I know why it's not plugged in. My husband had to print out a copy of his insurance last night, and he didn't plug it back in because he plugged in the printer. So anyway, here we go. And just take your time. It's not working. What is wrong with this now? I know it works. I know my outlet works because the printer works. Maybe it's not plugged in tight. There we go. I didn't have it all the way in. Okay. Just go nice and slow. You don't have to rush. You don't have to worry. And once you get it started on one side, kind of turn it over and you'll do fine. See? And that's what I'm going to do on both of these. And you get a pretty decent clean hole. It's not perfect, but it's not too bad either. Okay. There. See, that don't look too bad at all. Now I got to mark the other one. And they're easy. You just line them up. Make sure you've got them nice and together. And make a mark. See? Then I'm going to take the little Dremel again. Did I knock it down? No. And I'm going to get it going in the middle. You know, when you do wood or anything, you kind of want to make you a pilot hole. It just makes putting your bigger hole in so much easier. I'm not saying you have to on this, you know, but me, I'd rather go ahead and do it as to have any problems. So get it up there. And get it done. Like I said, a drill's not a hard machine to handle. A lot of us do it anymore. Years ago, we didn't. My grandmother did. I know but she helped my grandfather build their house and everything. And my mother can handle power tools. I have a scroll saw, you know. So anyway, that wiped off. Let me get this little bit of mess cleared up. Two days before your birthday, Debbie? That's great. Hi, Colorful Creations. How are you? Like I said, it's hard for me to watch the chat and do what I'm doing, so y'all will have to excuse me. We've all got that problem, I think. Hi, Friday. How are you doing? All right, so you've seen it. They drilled out pretty easy. They're not really messed up or anything. Now, where did I set my little clip thingies? Well, we'll decorate them first. They're going to fit together just like this. You can see the holes all the way through, and you'll have a nice little book. And like I said, it's a lot better. This one I should have drilled the holes just a little bit bigger, and I'll go back and do that later. So right now I've got to find the clips for those, and they shouldn't be too far from here. I know I'm not the only crafter that loses things, so I don't feel bad. But I am one of those, when I clean up, I never find what I'm looking for again. It's like it just disappears into that abyss. Oh, where did I set them? They're just a little clear plastic tub. There's nothing much to them. Well, I had them out yesterday because I used them when I made the other one. Excuse me. And where they could be right now, I'm not real sure. I know the papers that I want to use on this book, I'm going to get them out of this. It's called Denim and Pearls. I fell in love with it, and that's what I want to use on it. So, let's see. Did I set them over here? Didn't set them there. There they are. See, I knew I found them. So anyway, you'll only need 3 of these. And these are the 1 inch. You can get bigger if you want. You know, you're not locked into just whatever pages that's in here and whatever. You can put quite a bit in these. So, let me show you how they'll go together. And the good thing is you can take them apart while you're decorating them. And it just makes it so much easier. You don't have to worry about ink going through or glue going through and getting on the next page. You can take them completely apart when you work on them. So, and they just pop together. I have a hard time with these with my fingers anymore. Sometimes getting them to pop apart. Okay. And turn them so they don't get stuck. And there you go. You'll have a nice journal page. You can do whatever you want with it. And it wasn't too difficult. Me losing stuff was harder than any of it. So, like I said, I straightened up and I've misplaced a lot of things. I think we all do. Well, thank you. Alright, so let's take it apart. I know, I just put it together, but I wanted you to see how easy it is. I mean, there's nothing to these. And to use a canvas from the Dollar Tree, and you get 2 for $1, come on. And you'll have a good sturdy book. So, Let's take this apart. All right. Let's work on the front of it. We may not get the whole thing finished today, but good news is they got me online. They got me live streaming. We had a storm go through a couple of weeks ago, and up till yesterday, I wasn't able to go online or do anything. I had the cable company out here. I had a friend of mine that's a computer tech, and I had them all out here working on it. I was so aggravated because I wanted to be able to do this with y'all. Nova. So, I want y'all to help me pick out the paper in here. Okay, are you able to see any of the, let me zoom you down a little bit. I hope you don't get dizzy. And you're sitting in your car? Oh my. Anyway, I wanted y'all's opinion on which pages we should use for the cover of my little book. So, we'll go through. I think there's 3 of each, and y'all can let me know what you kind of like, okay? This kind of a rust with a, it's kind of a patina blue-green in the background. There's a pink with a tiny light pink polka dot. This denim looks like it's got a print in it of a flower, and it's really quite pretty too. And then it's got this pink toile. I think that's what they're called. Well, I'm glad they're pretty, Friday. Now help me pick one. Keep an eye out for one that would look good for the cover of my book. All of you. It's got this map in it, but I'm not sure I really kind of like that for a cover. But I do like it. And let's see. Oh, yeah. It looks like burlap and a little bit of linen and some lace. That one's quite pretty. Then we've got lace over almost a dark teal. This one is kind of a old, it might have been a bright pink at one time. It's not a rust red at all. And it's paint chipped on a wall-like texture look to it. That's pretty cool. And then I've got the roses, and they are beautiful, but don't know. Then there's another denim blue with a stamped image of a little tiny rose on it. The rusty door looking thing. And it is pretty cool looking. And then let's see, what else? Oh, the pearls. Look at the pearls. They look good. Then there's a pink on pink with a little, it's not a bright white on the floral. Then there's that patina blue-green again with little white polka dots. You love the denim lace and pearls, so you're no help? Well, we got to pick some. Which would you like to see on a cover? The blue. Those are not magnolias. They almost look like one, but I'm in Georgia. Those are not magnolia leaves. So, they might be a gardenia. And then there's the frilly, ruffled fabric, all pink. I love this paper pad. If I find another one at Hobby Lobby, I'm definitely going to get it because it is a beautiful paper pad. And then there's the antique little, it reminds me of some wallpaper I had in my bedroom when I was little growing up. It's almost got a wood grain back to it. Looks like it's got some grease spatter on it, you know, age. I grew up in an old farmhouse. Then there is the barnwood, or flat board, you know. It's got the grooves in it. And it's kind of a beige. It's not as dark brown as it looks on my screen. Then there's this one. I'm not thrilled with this one at all. To me, it's just too, the flowers are too bright. The pink. And then there's another polka dot, beige and white. I think that might be all of it. Hi, Tina. How are you? You like the barwood look? Yeah. Well, we're trying to decide out of here which one to use for the cover of this journal. So, I was thinking about using the white metal. Yeah, I like the denim too. Maybe I'll do it in the denim, this one, in the bigger denim. What do you think of that? That would look good, right, on the cover? I think that's the one we'll try. We'll do that on the front cover. Because I could add other little flowers and stuff. The white metal? Okay. The old rusted metal. It's got like a couple of locks. It's got like a mail slat in it. And I'm sure I could get one of those in on that. With the big hole down here. What do you think? That one would look cool, right? For a cover. Oh, I understand that, Tina. Which one do y'all like? Oops. This one or this one? This one? White or blue? Y'all tell me. White or blue? The cover of the paper pad is called Denim and Pearls. So everybody likes the white. Okay, we'll do the white. We're going to use a lot out of here because I'm going to cover the pages inside out on it too. So, everybody staying warm and dry. You need that paper. I got mine at Hobby Lobby on that clearance. And I do love it. I think it's gorgeous. Let's see. Yeah, I need this direction. So I can... I'll probably be out of frame a little bit till I get this lined up so I can lay it down to cut it right. You know what I mean, y'all. Tina, are y'all getting more snow? I'm making a journal out of the canvases. They're little canvases that you get at the Dollar Tree. We get 2 for $1, and they're 5 by 7 because I wanted mine to have a little more oomph to it. So that's what I'm making. Right now I'm trying to see if I can even line this up. I am not a good cutter, y'all. But I do the best I can. So I feel sorry for my husband. He had to work today, and it's been raining all day. And he delivers pizzas for Domino's out at Fort Gordon. So I know when he comes in tonight, he's going to be cold and wet and, you know. And I'm not even the good wife to fix him a decent dinner. He's getting a tuna salad sandwich tonight because I didn't feel like cooking. We'll get this cut out. It'll be easier to handle. Yeah, I'm not that dutiful wife anymore. That kind of went when the kids got out, you know. I am so glad that I do not live up north anymore. I'm from Indiana. And I ended up down here with my ex-husband, God, 30 years ago. And I wasn't about to go back up in all that snow and cold. I just can't take it anymore. So, and I wouldn't have met my husband if I'd have moved back up north because he was stationed out here at Fort Gordon. He was an instructor. And I was his roommate's girlfriend for 2.5 years. We were just really good friends. We never dated. And when his roommate retired and was moving back to Kentucky, I wasn't uprooting my kids and me and going off with no kind of commitment, you know. And me and Dennis just ended up together, and that's the way it's been. That'll look good, right? I like that. So let's get that glued down. I had to move my glue because Nova was being a little butt earlier. He's already been down here on the table. He's been talking. He's over there chirping around. What, Nova? So let me get him a minute and y'all can meet him before we get started on this. You've heard me talk about Nova in your live chats and everything. Come here, Nova. Come on, big boy. Come here. Come on. Tell him hello.
Hello.
Hello. This is... Come here. Come here. Come here.
Come here.
Come here. No, come here. You can't go over there. Well, I don't care. This is Nova. Are we down too low? Hang on a minute, y'all. There he is. This is Nova. Say hello. Yes? You gonna talk? He gets down here. He'll get off his perch. He'll come in the bedroom. He'll climb up the doggy steps and get on the bed. He's a little butt, aren't you? Say hello. He can talk. Sometimes I think he's a closet talker. He has to go next month and get his beak retrimmed. The people we got him from, he got an infection when he was younger and they didn't treat it properly. So now his beak grows crooked, and if he doesn't get it trimmed proper, he wouldn't be able to eat right. this camera is going to drive me nuts. Y'all, do me a favor. And because I think am I upside down to y'all? I'll just leave it. But anyway, they didn't treat it, and now his beak grows crooked, and if I don't take him every 3 to 4 months, I am upside down. All right, let me turn it. Y'all close your eyes a minute so nobody gets dizzy, because I'm going to turn the camera. So, here we go. See if that's any better for y'all. Oh, yeah, much better, right? Ha! Nobody told me I was upside down. All right. There you go, Nova. Tell him hello. Takes me a minute to get the camera readjusted, y'all. Yay. Somebody should have told me. What? Are you going to get mad? Are you going to be mad? But he's 15 years old, and he was not treated very well. So, we take good care of him. We love him. My old lady, y'all know, back in October, she passed away. And my daughter had Nova. She has Nova and Lita. And just a couple of weeks ago, she gave me Nova. And I love him. He'll never replace my Berta, but I love him. He's a very good little boy. So, all right, you've had enough attention. People are tired of looking at you. So, you're going back up on your perch, and you can say hi. You can talk to everybody from up there. There you go. Thank you. So, anyway, it's something else having a bird that big, because he'll be sweet one minute and bite you the next. So let's go back down on the desk. And I've got a bit of delay on my computer. Y'all know what I mean. So it'll take it a second to catch up so I can see what you're seeing. Oh, a little too far maybe. About right there maybe. We'll try that. So, but, oh, I'm tired. Well, thank you. He's spoiled. My mom, she has Gabby. Gabby was a gift from my dad before he passed away. And now my mom, she's totally in love with Gabby. She wouldn't do without her. And she's a blue and gold. Lita, my daughter's other one, is a blue and gold. My brother, they have a blue and gold named Willow. Bert was a blue and gold. My daughter Chastity has a scarlet, and his name is Romeo, and he thinks he's just something else. So, and these birds, if you eat whatever you eat, they want. They'll eat fried chicken, pork chops, ribs, hamburger. You know, they're carnivore. He'll bite me and say, ow. You know, like that's what you're supposed to do. And it's not a matter of if you get bit, if you have one, it's when. You will get bit. They're all moody. You know, it's just the way it is. So, let's get this down good. Wet the top and around my edges. That looks pretty good, right? Be cute. I do need to get the edges rounded down. I might ought to cut them a little bit shorter, but I think they'll be okay. Now, if you do try using your Crop-A-Dile to cut through here, let me know if it works. Like I said, I don't have one, and my easiest thing to do was just going to be take the drill to it. And y'all seen it didn't take very long at all, and it was pretty easy to do. I like that. I'm going to get this corner down a little bit better. There we go. I always hate going over everything, but you know, if you don't go over it, you're not going to get your edges good. And I know I want my edges to be down really good. So. And I'm still not good about not going off camera. So. I've done a couple of tags. I wanted to put some beads on them, but since we moved my craft room around, I'm not sure where I put my beads. So, I've got to find them. I'm lucky I found anything because I actually cleaned my desk. It was a disaster. Everything gets piled on my desk. But yeah, I think this will work much better for me than the paper journals. I mean, everyone's doing them. There's nothing wrong with them. I just wanted a little more stability to my cover. So that's why I decided to do this. Oh, and I am going to ask y'all one thing. My birthday's coming up. It's March the 21st. And I want an ATC card from everybody. I want to collect them. I want to be able to put them in one of these books and have them. So if everyone would please send me an ATC card, I would appreciate it. Doesn't have to be anything elaborate or fancy. I just want ATC cards. So, I've got to find my baby wipes too. You believe that? There they are. Everything disappears when you clean your room. And I have a problem with my baby wipes drying out. Do y'all have that problem? Okay, let's get this glue up. We'll let this one dry a little bit. It looks good. It'll be just fine. Got the lock on it. I know I've got some keys we'll add to it and stuff. That'll be cool, right? Just get the cover down good. Now, I want to work on the back. Should we do the back in the same thing, do you think? Use another sheet and do it on the back? What do y'all think? Ooh, sleepy. Yeah, I do too. It would make it look better. I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller, though, I think, than what the back is, because I think that top's going to come up on me. You know how that goes. But if it does, I'll just redo it. It'll be okay. So I'm going to bring that in just a little bit and down a little bit and mark it. And this is how I measure. I'm not good with measurements. When I gave you the measurements for the pages, my husband had to help me figure those out because I don't do measurements. You know, some days I think I'm lucky to even get out of bed. Hi, Ray. How are you, honey? Not really making anything particular. Actually, just kind of piddling. I hadn't been able to craft in a while, and I just needed to do something. And I was getting into that funk where I couldn't think of things to even do. You know, the non-creativity funk. It was driving me nuts. Aha. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. I'm going to trim a little bit more off the edge. Now, y'all got to let me know if somebody else is going live, because I don't want to be on and by myself and everybody, you know, somewhere else. And I don't know who goes on Sundays. Emily's here? Where you at, Emily? My head was down. I can't see. Alright. Let's get some Mod Podge going. So what is the deal with all the new rules about what you can say, what you can't say? You know, because, I mean, what are we going to call this stuff? Glue and water mixture? Because all I've ever known it known as is Mod Podge. So is that going to get us in trouble? I think they're getting a little carried away with some of this stuff. But it may just be me. Oh, Melissa's live. Oh, Lord. Well, my little bit ain't going to disturb her channel, I'm sure. She's something else. I love to watch her myself, though, I'm going to tell you. I watch a lot of y'all. You know that. Emily, I'm sorry about your kitty cat, baby. But, you know, you just never know, honey. That had to be rough on you. I hate it when I lose a pet. Because they're not just a pet. They're, you know, they're like one of your kids. So. Yeah, I didn't get enough trimmed off this side. Where's my X-Acto? Let's see if I can get it now. Haha. That worked. Oh, Ray is Emily. Happy Ray. Oh, she's at your house. Okay. I get it now. See, I'm slow on the take-up. All right. I like that. I likes that. Mod Podge it down good. Yeah, I just can't imagine what they're going to have us calling this stuff. And we're not allowed to say that Chinese knockoff place. I think it's Chinese. Chinese or Japanese. My husband will kick my butt for not knowing for sure. Alright. Got that. Now, let that one dry a little bit. I don't want to lay it on the paper. This one's good and dry now. We can do the inside. I'm going to trim this little bit here. That's sticking out. Like I said, my channel will be what not to do. That's what we ought to call it. What not to do. Well, you don't need to be quiet in here, girl. Alright. I like that. I do like that. Now, where'd I set that paper pad? Because now we got to pick out for the inside covers, y'all. So, what about the denim for the inside cover that y'all liked? Where'd it go? Let me find it again. That way we'll have this on the outside and put this on the inside cover. They're starting to get where you can't say certain things on YouTube, is what it is. They flag our videos and stuff. Right, ladies? Emily's had a few of hers come up missing because she may have said certain words. We just don't know what all words they're going to add in on that. So, yeah, this one. Yeah, I like that one. That'll be pretty. I love that paper pad. See, they go a certain way. Nope, not really. What you want, Nova? Nova? What? You're a silly bird. It's going to be a journal. But instead of using paper for my covers, I went to the Dollar Tree and I got these canvas panels. They're 5x7. You get 2 for $1. And that's what I'm covering to make the front and back cover for my journal. I wanted a little oomph to them. Oh. Let's see, this was the front. I said I'm going to put a lock, little key and everything on that. That'll be cute. But you know, before I add this, I had probably better poke my holes or I won't know where they're at. That way at least I'll be able to get them drilled back through. And this is a little bit big, so I need to cut it down just a little bit more. About 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Up one side and down the other. Across the bottom. I'm so glad they got my internet fixed. I never thought they were going to get it. That's bad when you've got a computer tech guy and a cable guy, and they're both scratching their head. It was becoming right out annoying, y'all. And it takes a good bit to annoy me. I got 13 grandkids. Ain't much bothers me anymore. But not being able to get online and do what I wanted to do, yeah, that was getting kind of a pain in the butt. And the thing is, I could go on my phone and chat with everybody, but I don't have, it's not good enough to do videos from. So I was just kind of up a creek without a paddle. Is that what they say? So, that'll look cute on the inside. Yep, I'm going to use binder rings. It'll be so easy. That way, whatever I don't work on, I can take it apart and pull out what I'm going to work on. I don't have to worry about getting stuff on other pages. Binder rings with this is going to be the way to go. Make sure it's down good. There's that one. And I think probably should do the same for the inside of the back cover. And then we'll get to doing some other ones for each page. Because I don't mind using this up. I like this paper. I do like this pad. But I think I'm going to really take off a little bit more this time so I know what I'm doing. Debbie, you only have one grand youngin'? I can remember when I only had one. Now I have, when they come over and they're getting in trouble, I have to go down the list to get the name so I get the right one. My oldest grandchild is 16. And he came home from the hospital to my house. And believe me, they'll step on your toes when they're little and your heart when they're big. I didn't get on last night, part of it, because we ended up going over to my other daughter's. My youngest grandbaby turned a year old yesterday. His name's Christopher. So, y'all know what I did? I forgot to poke the holes. There we go. That'll work. I couldn't believe last year when Summer had him. Actually, the year before when she said she was pregnant, because she's got 3 girls. And right now they're 13, 11, and 8 or 9. And then she started all over. I told her she's a better woman than I'd ever be, because I just couldn't have done it. Could not imagine having them all in school and, you know, a little able to do something for themselves and then starting all over. Aw. It don't take long for them to grow up either, does it? Alright, let's get that down. those edges down good. They look pretty good. Not bad at all. I like it. That's got a couple of bubbles, but they'll dry and settle out. You know how that goes. Now, let me get the holes going back through. Thinking I might be able to get them with the X-Acto blade. I know I'm off camera, but I've got to have it over where I can see what I'm doing. I don't want to cut myself. At least get them started. Because that blue's got to dry a little bit too. But yeah, I can see where they're at now at least. Emily, is it raining up there by you and Ray? I know it's all it's done here all day today is rain. Yeah. Supposed to rain tomorrow too here. Like I said, I'm tired of rain. I am looking forward to some springtime. Alright, that's going to have to dry a little bit before I can put the holes back in it. But that will be our front cover and our back cover. I like those. Now I want to start on at least do one of the sheets. Work on it a little bit. Lay these over here. Let me go lay these in here so they can dry flat. I'm telling you, my glass is a mess. All this glue. Oh, and ladies, don't forget, Emily and Ray are having an auction on their channel. You want to tell them about it, Emily? I didn't know if you knew the date for sure. You and Ray? You were talking about one date and said it might change. Does everybody know about their auction? I wrote it down. I don't know where I stuck it. I'm thinking it was the 1st. So, y'all need to check them out. They make some beautiful things. Emily's really got that shabby chic down pat. So, alright, let me move this out of the way again. Oh, first page. What should we do? May 2nd. Okay, yeah. May 2nd. Like I said, they do some beautiful work. And all the money raised from the auctions from the ladies goes to keep craft supplies going. And so they can mail out Happy Mail to other people. You know, it costs to do these videos. And people just don't realize how much it does cost. And everyone always wants to see you use the newest thing. Well, you know, it costs money to get those new toys to play with. So, support your local, well, not local, but, you know, your local YouTuber people. And go to their auctions. You might find something you just cannot live without. Yes, I did get it. It came in day before yesterday. They still haven't found the original one. What we're talking about is my mail carrier lost a banner. What happened was Michelle wanted on Emily's channel and wanted Emily and Ray to mail it to me. And they did, and my post office lost it. Well, I let them know, and they made me another one, and I love it. It's so cute. Let's see, where did I lay it? Over here. Yep. Here it is. Let me pull it out, because it's going in my book of stuff. Isn't that pretty? So that's the banner that they remade for me. Zoom you out a little bit. I didn't realize how close that camera was. So, but yeah, I like it. And it's going in my little book. Emily was the first person to ever send me any Happy Mail. And I keep the little journal she sent me tucked away where the grandkids can't get to it because it's mine. Yeah, Michelle, you're having your auction on the 5th. So that's Little Crafts Creations. But Crafting Divas are on the 2nd. And Little Crafts Creation is on the 5th. And you're going to like different things from each group of ladies because they both have such different taste. So, check them out. Like I said, you might find something you just cannot live without. All right, what are we going to do on our first page? I like this. That rust. But I'm not sure I want that to be the first page when you open up. I don't know. What do y'all think? I was thinking maybe, where'd it go? That cute little pink twill would look pretty. Because we've got that denim on the inside cover, you know. And we've got the white metal on the outside. So I think that would look cute. Pretty nice. What do y'all think? I like that twill. Come on, y'all. Let me know what you think. Drayton's grandma. You think that would look good on the first page? The pink twill? I'm just going to get one page put together down and probably call it an evening because Melissa's live and I know everybody enjoys watching her because I enjoy watching Melissa. And I've already been on here, I don't know how long. Probably long enough. So anyway, let's see. It does go a specific way. It goes this way. Pull that over. I do need the paper cutter. I just hate to drag it out. Hate dragging out the paper cutter. So I'm probably just going to do it this way. Or at least get it drawn on here so I don't make a mess with the paper cutter because I'm not that good with it. I don't know how some of these people get those guillotine cutters and they just slice, slice, slice and Not me. I said I'd lose my butt if it wasn't attached. I think I'm going to be able to cut this just fine with a pair of scissors. What do you mean, what style is this journal? Probably not shabby chic like you can do them, Emily. My grandkids wanted a journal, and I don't mind making them for them. But I just wanted something, the paper. I wanted the cover, the back and the front cover, to be a little more sturdy because they will drag them to school with them, and, you know. So this way I don't have to worry about it getting ripped up too quick. You know what I mean? If I done them just on regular paper and time they got passed around with their little friends and stuff, there might not be nothing left of it. So I thought I'd just do them this way and we'd be fine. Ooh, I got a booger. There we go. Line it right up. Down good. Okay. That'll give them their first little page. Now, poke my holes back through. If I don't poke my holes as I go, I'll lose them. Okay. I've got enough glue on me. I could glue an entire book together with just my hands right now. Okay. Well, I've been on here bothering everybody long enough tonight. I will come back on tomorrow to work some more on that. I hope y'all come back and enjoy it and join me doing it. So, we're going to get off of here because I want to go watch Melissa as well. And I guess I'll talk to y'all later. I appreciate your time. That's about it, ladies. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video. And please don't forget to check out the Crafting Divas auction and the Little Crafts Creations auction. You just might find something you can't live without. So, talk to y'all later. Thank you. And goodbye.